receive gifts from Lush, Indomie, Colgate. PDP calls for sack of better headway over financial fraud. Dangote assures stakeholders after EFCC's visit. Gambian ex-minister to face rape charges in Swiss trial. Now the news in details. More gifts keep pouring in for the viral Momizi as Colgate, Indomie and Lush reaches out to her with offers for a year's supply of their products. The story behind the popular Momizi's overnight celebrity is well known among the internet users at this point. As gifts continue to pour in for the lady after her acts of service to her husband touched the heart of many, Lush has reached out to her with an offer to supply her with their products for a year, as well as free makeovers at their salons. She fired immediately and faced charges related to alleged financial theft inside her ministry. In response to the several fraud accusations against the minister and her government, including the purported transfer of more than 585 million to a private account, the opposition political party made the demand in a statement released on Sunday. According to the information gathered, Edu requested that public funds be transferred to Oniyelu Bridget Mojisola's private account, a project manager designed by the minister by way of Mrs. Oluwatoyin Shakira Maiden, the Accountant General of the Federation. Additionally, President Bola Tinubu has commanded an inquiry to the minister's purportedly fraudulent actions. However, PDP stated in the statement that the thefts discovered in the Ministry of Poverty Alleviation and Humanitarian Affairs is just a tip of the iceberg of the unprecedented treasury looting and stealing, frauding of resources going on in the President Bola Ahmed Tinubu-led All Progressive Congress (APC) administration, which has practically brought the nation's company to its knees. Equally disheartening is the report of how Betta Edu allegedly directed the transfer of 585 million NSIPA money into the private account of one of her fronts in clear violation of Chapter 7, Section 713 of Nigeria's Financial Regulation 2009, which expressly prohibits the payment of the public money into a private account. Meanwhile, contrary to speculations in some sections of the media that the officials of the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission EFCC carted some documents away from its head office last Thursday, the management of Dangote Industries Limited (DIL) has debunked the claim, stating that the officials truly visited but left the office without any document. In an advertorial published in some national dailies, the management of DIL stated that EFCC officials truly came to its head office on the 4th of January 2024 and left after some time. The statement revealed that the officials did not take any documents with them as its staff. Where in their office with the said documents already, our team took the first batch of documents to the EFCC on the same day they visited us. The officers who saw our staff in the office did not accept the documents, insisting on investigating our offices. The management asserted that the company did not have anything to hide as it operates open and transparent transactions. However, the EFCC did not provide the clarification sought and did not honor the request for an extension and insisted on receiving the complete set of documents within the limited time frame. Despite the constraints, DIL management, through the advertorial, stated that we assure the EFCC of our commitment to providing the information and pledge to share documents in batches as we complete the compilation. Finally on the news, in a historic case that will include the testimony of a serial rape victim after a multi-decade wait for justice, Switzerland is scheduled for the trial of a former Gambian minister under toppled trial Yahya Jammeh for crimes against humanity today, 8th January 2024. According to the Swiss Advocacy National Trial International, which brought the case against former Interior Minister Ousmane Sonko, he will be the highest-ranking official to face trial in Europe under the doctrine of universal jurisdiction, which permits the prosecution of serious crimes anywhere. In a lawsuit that rights advocates believe will guarantee international accountability for the greatest atrocities, 9 Gambian plaintiffs will travel to Switzerland for the trial, which is set to take place at the Federal Criminal Court in Bellinzona. from January 8th to 30. The 54-year-old Sonko is being tried for the second time in history for crimes against humanity in Switzerland. He is accused of murder, several rapes and torture between 2000 and 2006. He refutes the accusation. Philip Kurat, the defendant Anthony, intends to request that the case be dropped by the court, citing issues with the hearing and investigation. Intajaba is one of the plaintiffs. The indictment states and she was raped by Sonko on several occasions between 2000 and 2002, following his claimed coup attempt and murder of her husband. According to the accusation, he once held her captive for 5 years in 2005 while beating and brutally raped her. He financed her 2 miscarriages after she became pregnant through him. Kurat claims it was evidence showing Sonko was out of the country for a significant portion of the time leading up to the rape allegations. Additionally, he will contend the several of the alleged crimes against humanity, including the charges of rape occurred prior to the effective date of a pertinent Swiss legislation in 2011 and are therefore inadmissible. Sonko was detained in Switzerland at the beginning of 2017 when he was applying for asylum after Jammeh was forced to flee after losing an election. His 22-year reign of terror came to an end in January 2017. Sonko may receive a life sentence, which is the harshest punishment imaginable. Kurat claims he received insufficient medical attention, was denied food and endured while incarcerated in Switzerland. And that is it on the news. For more updates,